Summit League title game. It's a 2-point contest now with 3:37 to go with Bob Valvano on play method. It's been a great game. I know you love this Summit League, Bobby V.
I love this league. I love this atmosphere. This place is rocking, and both these teams are really gutting it out. Western Illinois had a brilliant game plan, and South Dakota State just battling back in a very difficult defense to attack.
They were down 12 at one point. They go inside. Carlson working hard, left it short. And the rebound cleared by the Leatherneck's Omega. Tyler out there. This is Clark again. The shot clock under 10 to crossover in the lane. Out for Haupt for three. Clark gets the rebound. A fresh 35 for Western Illinois.
They just can't afford that. South Dakota State, because that is what we were talking about at the top. It's not even a priority really for Western here. They concede most of their offensive rebounds.
Tied up. Jump ball. South Dakota State has it. Scott Nagy has that same look whether he's down by 20 or up by 20.
Well, he's been here a while. 315 and 197 in his 17th year, so kind of hard to run with him.
2 minutes to play at Sioux Falls Arena. Winner goes on to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. Walters for three.
Not sure I love that. We might have had a matchup, chance to take off the bounce. Out. Instead he settled. I think he settled there. I like the confidence, but again, that's not to your strength. He's got to get in the middle, in the lane. Maybe find Callahan.
Walters is 1 for 5 from outside the arc in this one.
Well, he's not a great three-point shooter. We talked about that at 24%.
Again, the shot clock in single digits. Omega. Mid-range game. Off the heel. Another rebound for Carlson. And here comes Walters with a minute 13 to go.
Backs up, creates space for himself, always facing. See, that's a matchup I think he can exploit.
Walters.
But the oh, he beat his man, but again, all evening long, we've talked about it. It's Parks that makes him miss the shot. It's not Haupt. He goes around Haupt. Well, Sharks coming that makes him airball that shot. Watch how much ground he covers all the way here and makes him miss the shot because he comes from the opposite side of the lane. That's the guy who's making the defensive play.
Carlson playing with 4 fouls now. Just picked up number 4. Under a minute to go. Western Illinois with the lead and the ball. Timeout. Jim Molinari wants to talk about this possession.
You're wondering where Leatherneck is.
Oh, we know. Done some investigating.
I have. This goes back to one of the early athletic directors there. There was a guy whose name was Ray Rock Hansen, who coached football, basketball, baseball, was an old Marine hero, 1927, and asked the Navy would it be okay if we used the name here, even though there's no military affiliation, and the Navy said, yes, you may, because it is find military record. It's the IGC, the only non-military institution with a military nickname. How about that?
His nickname was The Rock, too. He's such a tough guy. That's a tough nickname.
Well, they played a tough defense today, I'll say that. They earned this lead. They have played 40 or 39 minutes plus a rock-solid defense. Out of the timeout, though, and they need a bucket. Where do they go? They go to Clark. He looks inside, but they got the game winner last night.
26 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Haupt with 10 to shoot.
And they defended it well, though. Here he comes again. Ceola Clark.
No!
Great block out underneath. For all the rough day he's had, Dykstra with a big-time block out to keep Parks off the board.
Shot clock is up. South Dakota State can take the last shot. Callahan.
It's the guy I've been waiting to see get going.
He'll go to the line with 15.3 to go. And Callahan a 77% foul shooter.
Again, nice job not compacting the defense by Walters. Pulls his defender to the top. And they've kind of attacked Haupt a little bit. Callahan takes it to the 10 and gets to go to the line.
Callahan from Seneca, Illinois. Recruiting hotbed for Scott Nagy over the years. Of course, he was a kid in Illinois, and his dad, Dick, was an assistant for Lou Henson.
You see South Dakota State with 3 timeouts left. Western only has 1. See if they use one here to set a defense.
Got him both.
They do.
Tied at 44. And there is the timeout call by South Dakota State. They have 2 remaining.
Chip on there, not enthralled with that foul call.
Let's go back to last night. Western Illinois knocked off the #1 seed Oral Roberts, which went 17-1 during replay. It was Parks who nailed the game winner.
Take a look at the shot clock, and you can just catch up to the top there. In 2 seconds, they put the season in his hands. They threw it to him and said, "Big guy, take us home," because there's no time for any other option. And he just hit that little turnaround, tough shot, and knocked it down and got them here on the verge of going to this.
These fans have been treated to a great day of basketball in the Summit League. The women's final went to overtime today. South Dakota State beat UMKC in OT. This one tied at 44 late.
For a team with limited offense in terms of numbers, they have weapons. Clark is a great penetrator and scorer. Tyler's had a good game. Haupt's a great shooter. Parks will post up inside. And they get on the mid-range guy. Let's see where they go.
Sierra Clark, 3 seconds. Shot. No good. And we're going to overtime.
Would you have asked for a more dramatic last possession? This is mano a mano right here. Clark and Walters. Clark does a pretty good job of giving him a fake. Walters just gets off balance a little bit, but avoids fouling him. Makes him take a difficult shot, and they live to fight another day. O'Leary gave him all the body English he could, but couldn't coach that one in. Wow. Drama and free basketball for the fans.
For the second time today. Women's championship decided in overtime. South Dakota State won back. Now South Dakota State and Western Illinois, after regulation, tied at 44. Western Illinois during the regular season 0-2 in overtime games. South Dakota State 2-0 in the extra session. And South Dakota State has a pseudo home court advantage here tonight in Sioux Falls.
Well, they've got the momentum. I mean, it's not an overtime where they had a big lead, were trying to hang on and got caught. It's the other way around. This crowd, which was silent for most of the evening, finally found something to cheer about in the last 5 minutes. And so now they'll see if they can carry that momentum into the overtime. Well, you know, this sounds so trite, but I have to say as an ex-coach, it just pains me that one of these guys has to lose this game, because it is what it is. It's a one-big lead. Whoever doesn't win is going home, at least in terms of the NCAA tournament, and that's painful because put a great run at the end of the year. Western coming off that horrible, just nightmarish year last year, and they come on the verge of getting into the tournament, and then South Dakota State. Scott Nagy told us that. He said, you can't understand what it means to our state, the whole state, to have a chance to go to the NCAA tournament. A small state, they made the move to Division I. People say you can't compete at that level, and get the kind of kids you can get. Try to prove that to be a wrong philosophy. I got 5 minutes to try and get it done.
If you're just joining us, this is is for the Summit League Championship. Winner goes on to the NCAA tournament. South Dakota State in white, Western Illinois in purple. And a slam by Tommy Tyler to start it for the Leatherneck.
I mean, of all the things you can't do against the team that thinks defense first, is give an easy one off the tip.
Walters working hard. Fegan flies in for the rebound and can't corral it.
Like most of the evening, perfect for Western Illinois. You couldn't ask for a better start. An easy bucket. They don't get many of those. Defensive rebound off a tough shot by Walters.
Tyler with a season-high 19. He has been the difference for the Leathernecks. In the corner, step back three.
Doesn't miss many, Tyler. 9-12 before that, now under 13. 19 points, leading scorer in the game. A minute into the overtime.
Chad White drops it down for Fegan. 10 on the shot clock. Good battle against Parks. Leans in. Hook shot. Got it to bounce down.
Nice possession. 3 reversals. Everybody touched it. Some guys more than once. By the time it got to Fegan, he had a true bona fide isolation. Wow. How's that for a determined look there?
Fegan 6 to shoot. Good move. Strong move to the basket by Terrell Parks, and he's got 8 points.
That was nice for a couple of reasons. One, he came to the left side. He's done most of his work on the right. He can just take a turnaround, put it to the deck. Strong finish.
Closing in on a double-double, 8 points, 10 rebounds for Parks. Late again tonight. It is 2 for Western Illinois. Braden Carlson out for White. 3-ball. Yeah! Bounced up and down through the cylinder, and South Dakota State takes the lead.
Let's hope for an advantage to some degree, including maybe some friendly rims.